Righty ho. So we've got 3 horses in the field. One there, and that one there. Because I know you like seeing the videos of the horses, and hopefully once I've sorted out what needs to be sorted out, you'll see 10, and you'll also see people riding the horses as well. But they've recently been put back into this field, and they were in the field over the top of that tree line. But tonight at 7 PM I'm going to be speaking about waves.exchange and what's on there, and I've also changed tactic because I've been watching some videos on YouTube of the difference between Bolt and a new one called Lovable, and I was very miffed at Bolt.new because it is basically, it's struggling with www.seeking-u.org, and that's for people to log in. So what I might actually do is change it over to Lovable. The downside of doing all of this is the cost. The cost is £20 each one, and then on top of the cost is the domain, and the domain is another 20 quid, and well, that one's coming over closer to the fence, and over there is a guy who is sitting on a lawnmower doing where the bonfire normally sits, just behind those trees. But yeah, as I was saying, the cost, which is why I said to those at the Department of Works and Pensions about help. You know, it's alright bringing these things out, but if they come at a cost, and I've still got to pay the energy and also the other bills, and that's a problem. So that's where I am right at this moment. However, what I'm going to do with the ones which are on waves.exchange is I'm going to buy as much Ethereum as I can get, then convert that to Waves. Oh, scratching his ear. And once I've converted them to Waves, then I can ask the Waves community to assist in voting yes, which means each person who votes yes gets a slice of each asset. That one's come a bit closer, but yeah, that's where we are at this present moment in time. And once the vote comes back and if the vote is majority and they say yes, then it's a case of setting the price. Then they go to market, and that means that people can purchase them, and there will be a 3-year lockup with the first, second and the third round of tokens. And I will tell you more when I go live. So at the moment there are a number of things which are the apps, and they are in Github. Some are private, which means you have to request, and some are not. But the thing is, they all cost money. So yeah, that's where we are right at this moment in time. I mean, loads of people like Ian has asked about like showing what is like in GitHub. Well, I've already done that, and there's a few people who've came in to turn around and say that they would look to help out, and the hope is they can, and they're going to get more than a shout out. They're going to get much more than that. Oh, he's coming over. Is he? No. He's wandering to the next piece of grass to munch. So, yeah. Thought I'd come out and show you them. And that one's a bit too far. He's over there. But isn't that a beautiful animal? Absolutely beautiful. So hopefully later on this year, once these things are sorted out, and go and speak to the farmer who owns these. So I speak to him regular. And in Bishop, which is the next village over, and Bishop is straight across there, there is a stables over there as well, so I can ask them how much these horses cost and where they come from. But yeah.